So I feel like trolling by itself is not wrong, but a lot of trolling videos and YouTubers go far beyond just trolling and it turns into harassment when the person has already blocked or muted the troller and they just come back with an alternate account. That isn't just trolling. That is pretty much harassment at that point. And I've seen like a lot of these videos in which the troller would come back via like an alt account that the person isn't aware of. And also like how certain troll YouTubers will literally manipulate themselves into their victim's life and friend group to get content out of them in the long run. Sucks because it's pretty much just targeting vulnerable people at this point. This can be pretty harmful. Makes these people less likely to interact with others and get help because they think everyone's going to treat them like how the harasser treated them. Like, I do not care if this person is quote-unquote faking a disorder. I have my own problems with people that fake disorders, but that still does not give you the right to harass them and pretty much manipulate yourself into their life. And what pisses me off the most about trolling content, not the ones that are harmless. I'm completely fine with harmless content. But the stuff that I see, and the stuff I used to watch before realizing this, really pisses me off, is when someone that sounds clearly like a minor, but their user is unblurred, or they just leave it in the clip. But the thing is, that's a minor. Teenagers are, by default, impulsive and very influenced by the people around them. And they could pretty much be manipulated into thinking they have stuff they don't have, or into doing certain behaviors that they normally would not be doing. That does not give you the right to harass them. Hell, we'll even go as far as to say that the Kiwi Farm site is literally just exploitation. Yeah, the people there that are exposed are bad people, that I'm aware. I don't defend these people. But the stuff that you can find on there, and the people who get this information in the first place, they really just dig into the lolcow's private life, private information. There's even doxing, which doxing is bad no matter what, in my opinion. I feel like the only reason you dox someone is like keep that info to yourself and send it to the police. But that's not what they do. That's not what they do. They don't care. To them, it's just more content. Even if the person keeps doing literally criminal things, they don't care. They just want to make content. So they will not report it to the police, and they will not get them arrested until that person commits an actual crime that would be unexcusable. Just, have you heard of Christian? Nova Online? These types of people? I don't defend them. They're horrible people. But the people who harass them and dox them and whatever the hell they do, they're horrible people as well.
At this point, it's ableism and exploitation, disguised as online justice. Troll channels aren't the good guys they paint themselves as. They will mock you and harass you until you can't trust anyone that remotely likes their content anymore. It isn't a joke. People actually do get traumatized from this. I used to love Milo Murphy until I heard what he did. Did you know he sent images of what is allegedly his own self-harm in someone's server while actively mocking that person?
You want me to stop?
Yeah,
Stop
Dude,
that.
Tammy,
Wait, where's he sending him? Where's he sending
Tammy,
him? What's
no.
going on?
He's
Tammy,
putting in
I'm
general
not-
chat.
Dude,
Fucking, what the
What's
fuck?
What's wrong?
Why are you doing this? What is this for?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Can you stop, please?
So
Literally.
what? They're pretty. Don't you think they're pretty?
No.
I mean, it's too much of a pussy to show his off because he had to fake all his.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm literally someone who struggled with self-harm and still have thoughts of it from time to time. But I would never do what Milo just did. Even in my episodes in which I'm much more impulsive and more likely to say shit I don't mean. To prove my point, I have an unfinished video in my CapCut drafts I scrapped because I made the draft during a moment I was very angry. Then looked back and realized I maybe shouldn't be saying the things I said in that draft. If I could rationalize myself even with the ego I gain when I'm angry, why is it that Milo had to send his fresh self-harm to mock people? It isn't just trolling anymore. It's straight-up harassment, not to mention he made money off of vulnerable people. Just watch that one long-form video about him trolling Mecca. I don't defend Mika, but I surely don't feel like using that person for content is morally just. Even when people block Milo, he just comes back on an alt account, so you can't just go, well, just block him. Because that's ignorant as fuck. I don't care that he apologized and went on a break to reflect or whatever. I didn't see him mention how he sent self-harm to somebody in this community post. If he was truly sorry, he would have explained everything he has done. Mika was pressured into returning to Virtut by Milo. Mika didn't just return randomly. Genuinely, stop milking others for content, Milo. Well, in conclusion, don't trust the troll channels you love. They could be horrible people behind the scenes.